For the assignment, professional organizations, it's talking about the ACTFL, the WFLTA, AATSP, and the MLA. For the questions, which of these organizations would you want to join and why? Why would it be beneficial for you to do so? Are there other not listed below that you would be interested in joining? So obviously, I looked through all four of them, and I was obviously looking at them. I'm gonna go over just the four, and I would tell you which one I would like to join and why, and why benefits, or if and why would it be beneficial for me. So for the first one, the ACTFL, it has 13,000 language educators and administrators from elementary through graduate education. It's obviously for educators, business, and government agencies to advance the practice of language learning, professional development, build language capacity in the U.S. and abroad. I think that's the one thing that caught my eye on this one too. I think it's really cool that it offers local in the United States or abroad, which I think going to a foreign country would be the best way to learn the Spanish or a different language. Obviously, you have to be there a certain time. You can't just learn it in 1 day or 2 weeks. It has to be a little bit longer than that. Knowledge of language, it's a doorway to wisdom. That was one of the quotes I got from that website too. It also talks about their strategy plans, which include like the equity, diversity, and exclusion. Basically make issues of ADI a priority of ACTFL strategies decision-making process. That's one of them. Increase support for high-quality research that demonstrate the importance of EDI issues and language education. Those are some of the things that I picked up from there. It also has like explore new opportunity to engage in recruitment. I think you can recruit other people to join this group. Like I said, these were some of the interesting points I got, but this is not really the one I want to join. For the WFLTA, the Wyoming Foreign Language Teachers Association, this is really interesting because it talks about how they support language teachers in promoting linguistics and cultural competence among K through 16th learners in Wyoming. Spread the foreign language in the state of Wyoming and surrounding states. I think this is a really good idea because obviously English is the main language. And to answer the second question, which of these organizations will you want to join and why? I want to join the Wyoming Foreign Language Teachers Association, just because what it offers, the opportunities, some of the plans, traveling that I have in mind are really fitting. So when I said spread the foreign language, for me an example would be having kids learn Spanish. We want Spanish to grow in the state of Wyoming. Like I said, English is the main language here, and in my personal experience, like in Sheridan and Bighorn, Ton River, even in Buffalo, they don't speak a lot of Spanish. You don't really see a lot of Hispanic people. But if you go to Cheyenne, Rock Springs, Gillette, you're gonna see those. But I think having someone in this group like a Hispanic, I think there's some too, but I was looking at the list and the majority of them were there was not a lot of Hispanic people, and I want to be one of those Hispanic persons that can come in and help develop Spanish throughout the state of Wyoming. The conferences are always in Casper. They had like for an example, if I live in Sheridan, it's only a 2-hour drive, so it wouldn't be that bad, even when it snows. I really like how they have the draft plan of when they meet and when they're gonna meet and what stuff they do, and they have a bunch of stuff like a console meeting, world language cultural movie night, exhibitors. That's I don't know if I said that right, but they have different like assignments. They have advanced placement articulation and advising for dual enrollment and post-secondary instruction by Dr. Loy Landera, and I think she's from University of Wyoming. It would be fascinating to learn just from these people. Like I said, I really like the plan that they have on here and what it offers. Like, why would it be beneficial? Obviously, I wouldn't have to drive as far. Where the other ones are offering stuff outside the United States or even at a different state, I want to stay local, especially in the state of Wyoming, like I said, because it brings we need that. We need Spanish. And the other ones, the other big ones, they have a bunch of people that can that are already doing that. In the state of Wyoming, I think it needs help, in my opinion. I think to answer the other questions, I don't know, like I said, to be beneficial for traveling purposes. It fits for me, and that's what I really want to do. I also want to bring in official seal of literacy to Wyoming. It talks about how it's a award given by a school district or state in recognition of students who have attained proficiency in 2 or more languages by high school diploma graduation. And it's obviously the students are the ones that benefit because it's an articulated dual language immersion program, which I think it would be good for the state of Wyoming, and that's what we need. And I think Spanish would grow, and I think it would motivate students to want to register for Spanish classes too, not just at the middle school level, high school level, college level too. And I mean, if we can do elementary, that would be awesome too. Like I said, Hispanic presenter, I could be that. Include like the Guatemalan culture and others, not just that one, just talk about a bunch of cultures. So that's the one that I would do. And there's not one listed that I would be interested in joining. I really like the one from Wyoming, the Wyoming Foreign Language Teachers Association. For the ATSP, it just talks about that you can do virtual experiences and in person. It's a 300 sessions of all teachers in through K through 16th. The conference in Puerto Rico for 3.5 days, which I think it sounds fun, but that would be too much. I wouldn't want to do that. It just offers like lots of people interested in needs of language education, so Spanish and Portuguese. I would want to focus on just one language. They focus here on 2, Spanish and Portuguese, and I don't know any Portuguese. For the MLA, over 23 members in 145 countries. Teaching of language and literacy. I feel like writing, there's a lot of writing involved with learning Spanish, and I think that's one of the best ways to learn. But it also talks about serving English and foreign language teachers. Again, it's a dual, I think, and I don't want to do that. I just want to focus on Spanish, in my personal opinion. I think that's all I have for these. Like I said, the Wyoming one would be the one I would want to do. Thank you.